Kasturi Gaur from India, working as a programmer in RBS Consultancy Service. This company is working on a future direction. I am going to propose a MAC protocol for reduced energy consumption over WSN network. What is WSN? WSN wireless sensor network which monitor physical condition, temperature, sound, etc. and pass their data through a main location. In WSN, there are a waste of energy or wastage. There are some reasons due to energy wastage. These are collision, overhearing, overemitting, ideal listening. Collision. The term collision. What is collision? Collision when occur. Collision can occur when two nodes transmit their data at the same time and interface with each other. That's why there a condition occur called collision. And the second term is overhearing. Overhearing is a concept. A node pines away its energy if it's hear a packet which is not destined for it. And the third one is overemitting. Overemitting is that the energy can be wasted if a node send data and the destination node is not ready to receive. And the last one is ideal listening. A node wastes its energy when it is listening to an ideal channel, waiting for traffic. These are some reasons to waste the energy in the wireless sensor network. My objective is at that time we know WSN wireless sensor network is the major concern topic in the energy consumption. So energy consumption over WSN network is major concern regarding data delivery, path ratio, energy consumption, durability of path, balance energy consumption, and prolong the network the lifetime. So proposed MAC protocol is designed to provide all these perspectives better concern. So why the use of proposed protocol WSN network become more reliable and more energy efficient? These are our objectives. These are the work plan. Proposed MAC protocol is based on energy consumption in the wireless sensor network. These are the diagram. There is the two WSN network, and these are the something data delivery ratio, packet ratio, durability of path. They are pass their channel through a main location. So they are connected with energy consumption, and this with the help of we are proposed a MAC protocol. Energy saving MAC protocol existing. There are some existing MAC protocol in WSN called SMAC, Sensor MAC. Sensor MAC is important feature of SMAC is the concept of message passing, where long messages are divided into frame and sent in the burst. Second one is TMAC. TMAC is the timeout MAC. In TDMA based MAC protocol, time is divided into periodic frame and each frame consists of a certain number of time slots. Reliable energy aware multi-token based protocol for wireless sensor network. So why we use multi-token based MAC protocol? In single token based MAC protocol depending on token availability, and there are always end-to-end communication between source, sensor node and sink. Still, it would produce high latency. So solve this problem, we use the multi-token based MAC protocol. They are not only extend the network lifetime but maintain the network connectivity. The multi-token based MAC protocol consists for different phases. The first one phase is token management, second one is tree construction, third one is priority tree scheduling and data transmission, and fourth one is multi-token based MAC protocol. Multi-token based MAC protocol. In multi-token based, all the nodes are with unique node ID at the time of construction. Each node identifies itself, internal and leaf node by remaining energy. Tree is reconstruction periodically, so energy consumption among nodes remains balanced. In the multi-token based MAC protocol, we have each node maintain two buffers, one for data and other for use for storing request packet. Proposed work. We have to consider some assumption for our objective. Sensor nodes are deployed in randomly and densely manner in the WSN. Each node should be the unique node ID NJ and the level number SCJ. Each sensor node has a limited resource, while the sink node have powerful resource to perform any task and communicate with the sensor nodes. The proposed algorithm consists of three different phases. First one is tree construction phase, second one is token management phase, and third one is random tree scheduling and data management phase. Tree construction phase. In tree construction phase, this whole process model work the network into different level and implement a path from each sensor node to sync. If any intermediate node runs out of energy, then the corresponding leaf edges can establish a new edge which connect to another parent node at the same level from the network and send data packet based on the availability of the token. So this approach is fault tolerance and provide reliable data transmission to node failure. In the tree construction phase, there are construction of broadcast tree BTC phase बोलते हैं. Each node in the WSN store the ID of the two parent node along with the associate least code of the path to the sync through them. The nodes which are directly reachable from the sync have both the parent node set to sync node. Besides, each node also stores its node ID, its remaining energy, the cost to be added to a path to sync that passes through this node. These variables at each node J are presented as follows: CFJ1 value of first cost field of node J, CFJ value of second cost field, TFJ हमारी then value of first parent node field of node J, TFJ2 value of second parent node field of J. Nj is the jth node, Rej is remaining energy of Nj, Cj 1 upon Rej, and Rej each node cost to be added to a path. These are the tree phase algo procedure BTC1 phase. In the BTC1 phase, at the beginning of this phase, sync node broadcast an ADV message to all its neighbors. When a node receives an ADV message, it does not broadcast its own ADV message to its neighbor immediately. Before sending the ADV message to the neighbor, the following steps are executed. When a node receives the first ADV message, it sets backoff timer. If the first ADV message comes from the sync node, then the node stores the sync node ID in two parent node field and compute the new cost by adding reciprocal of its remaining energy to the received cost and store the new cost in two cost field. If the first ADV message comes from any other node, then the node compare the new cost with the existing cost stored in the first cost field. If the new cost is less than the existing cost, then the new cost value is stored in two cost field of the node and received node ID is stored in two parent node field. On the reception of any further ADV message from other neighbor, it computes the new cost is the same as in step 2. If the node has already stored the sync node, its ID parent node field, and then after it set a backoff timer and broadcast ADV message, and if when the construction phase is completed, then break and again the loop and check if is active, then Nj is internal load, else Nj is a leaf node. If it is an internal load, so is a energy mode, but is a leaf node, so is not a wake mode, is a sleep mode. Then is a procedure of BTC phase 2. While node J receive करता है ADV2 message from node I से, then we set backoff timer, and if condition में PFJ equal to Ni or PFJ is a sync, then we discard ADV2 message, else Ni is a sync, then cost field is equal to cost field plus Cj, then PFJ equal to Ni, set is as Ni, and level J is equal to level I plus 1, else if these are the condition, then we are again check the step and may if Nj is the internal load, then broadcast ADV2 message, and if backoff timer expires, then break, and we decided Nj is a leaf node. And token management, after tree construction, sync at root Sgj equal to 0 and another node are divided into leaf and intermediate node. Except leaf node, every other node in the tree possesses a single token for reliable data transmission. Token of each intermediate node can be allotted to only the one of the child node on the basis of FCFS. This token provides collision-free communication. These are the algo of token management phase for reliable data transmission. For reliable data transmission, we need to minimize the loss of control message, request, token, reply, and data. If request message is lost or error, packet received by parent due to collision, then child node wait for some time until timer 1 is expired and then again send request packet to his parent. Token is granted on the basis of arrival time stamp. If token is lost, then again child node are send request for parent token after timer acquire the token for data transmission. But main problem rise when reply message is lost, and this may be reason of loss of data, because data transmission may start with the sending reply message and child node assume its parent node received its reply message correctly. So there may be 4 different situations can be possible when a reply message is lost. These are the 4 conditions with the when the reply message is lost, and these are this algo. And third one is random sleep scheduling and data transmission phase. In sleep scheduling, to integrate sleep scheduling with this routing protocol as pre-construction is periodically, so we need a mechanism that put more number of randomly selected nodes into a sleep mode. Before going to sleep mode, they have to send an energy flow message to its child node. So child node select the alternative path to transmit data packet to sync. If any active node runs out of energy, then it should broadcast an energy flow message to its child sensor node. Hence connectivity is maintained. Thus it acts as a reliable fault tolerance to node failure. So with the 3 algorithm we are used in this approach to reduce energy consumption over WSN network. So at the end these are the, so thank you so much.